This video is a note to Lombard's Solo Killing King Tiger as Pioneer Guide. Now, as mentioned on his guide, that works for all German tanks, so I will be using a Panther as the next best thing, because the Tiger 1 is overrated. So, starting from scratch, take your TNT satchel, throw it next to the track. This will kill the track and the engine. Take your Hawkins mine, put it underneath the tank, on the transmission. Run away from the opposite direction so you can get killed by the charge. And finally, throw a gammon bomb on the track that was left undamaged. This is a component kill on the tank, as he's explained, because you've damaged both tracks, the engine, and the transmission. 3 engines, or 3 components, and the tank will now explode. However, on his video he mentions that Pioneers on the German side and AT on the German side will have a slightly harder time doing this. I will now prove that that's false. Now, following the same logic, it would make sense that the German Pioneer will have a harder time, as a German Pioneer equipped with a Gewaltladung and a Haftvollladung, meaning magnetic mine and a 3 kilogram mine, which, if used in the same way as the American Pioneer, it should be thrown on the back track to fire the engine and the track, and the magnetic mine should be placed on the transmission. This, however, leaves the last track, which hasn't been touched by the TNT, to be still alive. This, if done in that order, will result in just a disabled tank, but by accident I discovered that if you throw the Gewaltladung in the front, you take out the transmission and the track, and for whatever reason, putting the mine on the back on the engine kills the engine. Even though that track is unaffected, it will still count as a component kill. Let that fire. Tank is now dead. Last track has been disabled, but for whatever reason, something inside the tank, which I have yet to figure out, has been also damaged, and that counts as a vital component. The tank is now dead. With the German AT, it works much the same way. You can use both of your Panzerfaust to take out both tracks. You can use your Gewaltladung in the rear to take out the engine, and you have a magnetic mine to set on the transmission, which is as a proof of concept, it is workable, though in my own opinion that should be rebalanced. I don't know if it was done intentionally to, balance both of the Pioneers out, but the M3 PB gun is already garbage, and the MP40 is way better, so in my opinion, that should be corrected. At the same time, I don't believe it works for the Churchill, but you don't see them as often as you do Shermans. So, in conclusion, both the AT, German AT, and the German Pioneer can take out tanks in the family of Sherman, so Sherman 5, the Firefly, the EZ8, as easily as the American Pioneers can take out basically any German tank. Why? It is beyond me, but that's how it is. In other notes, the American AT is unable to do this, as he only has 2 bazookas and a magnetic charge, or a something else, certainly not a TNT charge, meaning that he can take out both tracks, but he's unable to take out with the the 2 components that you need with the TNT satchel, because that's missing. So you can take out both tracks with both ATs, rockets, and something else with the extra bit, but you're unable to kill that 4th component that you would need. I will definitely be using this to my advantage in both sides. Good luck, everybody.